I have been an advocate for 20 years, and there have been so many different times that we have reached out to a national platform, and there has been great reason to promote, either like when Dana Reeves died years ago, different situations, and we could never get them to cover us. There was somebody in the community who knew somebody at NBC. She reached out to me and said, "Will you talk to her?" I said, "Absolutely." So we talked to the producer. She had an agenda, and that's one thing you always have to remember is media has an agenda. We want to do a story on this, and she went through non-smoker, young, little kids, and went through the list. Right away, I said to her, "Are you doing a story about lung cancer?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Well, it sounds to me like you want to do a story about a person." And so I kind of separated the difference between doing a story about lung cancer and really, what I told her, perpetuating a stigma that already exists and creates barriers. I said, "Can I send you a few things?" And I gave her a little, educated her a little bit about why that angle can catch people's attention maybe at first, but why in the past 10, 12 years, it has not really worked. So I said, then this segment has to be about lung cancer. There has never been a segment where the information is put out there and everything is turned back to lung cancer. And I said, there's some questions I will not answer. Don't ask me whether I smoked or not, because it doesn't matter. What matters are the people in the family suffering. What matters is, risk factors. And that was the first and foremost, most important thing to me, was that I would only be interviewed if they understood that. And I know that sounds crazy, but I would not have gone on the Today Show if they only were going to follow their agenda, because it wouldn't have sent the message that it did. I had to think about, what are my 3 key points? What message am I trying to convey? Because again, regardless of what they say, what I say, having done media interviews before, even writing, your words are misconstrued, or they pick the pieces they want to pick, and that's what they're going to use. And knowing that, I had to make sure that everything I said counted. And so I did. The 3 messages were that anyone can get lung cancer. All you need are lungs. The other one was that research matters. And the other one was there's hope. What the message I really would like to leave everybody with is that, you can shape the story the way you want it to be shaped by having your points, your key points. And I think really that is one of the most important things. And the other thing is, yes, it's intimidating. But every time I do something like that, every time I give a presentation, for God's sakes, I'm intimidated. And I just keep telling, my mom used to always say, pretend like you have confidence and no one will know the difference. So I keep that in mind. And I remember that I'm the expert of the disease. I have my PhD in lung cancer, patient or person with history of disease. And always remember that.